Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Dean, and of course I'm reacting to progressive rock and satellite music categories, I guess you could say, including some math rock and, of course, metal and stuff. This is Ars Moriendi by Mr.Bungle, and I don't know this band at all. It's going to be my very first react to this band, and this is, of course, courtesy of my Patreon supporter, Doran. Thank you, Doran. Okay, and according to Wikipedia, Mr.Bungle is an American experimental rock band from Northern California. So their experimental rock looks like they get into heavy metal, avant-garde jazz, ska, disco, and funk. And being from Northern California, that somehow doesn't surprise me, that kind of blend. I mean, the funk and ska, that's sort of isn't that kind of, you correct me if I'm wrong, but where did ska come from? Did it come from California? Let me know. So without further ado, accordion is nice. You have to have a good sense of humor to make this kind of music. If I were an accordion player, this would be a dream band to be in for sure. So Mr. Bungle, okay, well, their name in itself is telling you, well, it's warning you this is going to be some peculiar, odd music, not like you're used to hearing. Of course, it draws comparisons, I would say, to Frank Zappa. I was even thinking this is the Mr. Bungle is sort of like an extreme version of the Bare Naked Ladies. Just a level of silliness there in the music, and bizarreness, and just sort of super being unique, and just basically making music that no one would expect to be made, I guess. They sort of, it sounds like to me they set out to do that. And it reminds me, actually, they seem almost like a bit of a parallel to this band, to Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum, which I've got some of their albums. And although they're not, there's no element of sort of a zaniness like in Mr. Bungle. Mr. Bungle is leaning toward the side of zany, kind of sort of almost tongue-in-cheek, whereas Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum leans a little more toward just pure art form, art rock. But this is just one song. This is only one song I've heard now, Mr. Bungle. I'm sure I'm going to hear more. It's the kind of music that you really have to be in the mood for. So fun band. Thanks for supporting the channel, Duran, and picking the song out for me to react to. Spiraling out as Dean. Talk to you all later. Me and Sharky say so long.